Cindy, everybody. Legends, you guys are awesome. You gotta give it up for yourselves, legends. I gotta be quiet. I'm a little loud, so I'm gonna go back like this. So, how are we doing tonight in Lima, Ohio? You guys ready for the weekend? Ready to get sloshed up and hammered?
A little bit.
A little bit? Who are you? You're my friend tonight.
Oh, Anita.
Best friend. Anita, I like you.
I'm Eric's aunt.
Eric's aunt, Anita, and me are besties. What do you like to drink?
Bud Light.
Oh, you're a simple lady.
Everything.
So, anybody wants to buy Eric's aunt, Anita, Bud Light, please do.
Thank you.
So,
Thank
we
you
have got...
ahead of time.
What?
I said thank you ahead of time.
Oh, yes. Thank you very much for your generosity, everybody. We have got an awesome show for you tonight. We have 6 stellar comics, and we are going to get started right away because who wants to hear the unfunny chick talk? Nobody. So I want you guys to put your hands together for our first comedian. I had to make sure that I had it right. I apologize. So we're starting over. All right, guys, put your hands together for your first comic tonight. The one, the only, Jimmy Market.
Thank you, sir. Hey guys, make some noise. Come on, let's hear it. Come on. Yeah. Come on, you guys can do better than that. Let's make some noise. Come on. There we go. Guys, we're doing this on a Friday night. Come on, you got to get hyped up. We're doing comedy in somebody's garage here tonight. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I like this place. This is nice. I mean, look at there's an American flag of beer cans. I can respect that. That took some work. That took some effort. Hell yeah. I'd imagine it took you guys like one day just to drink all that, for like a week to hang it up. There's probably some cigarette butts still in there, honestly. Hell yeah. No, I really like this place. You guys, thank you so much for having me. I'm really glad to be here. It's a nice little place. Let's get started. So guys, my real name is James. My friends and family call me Jimmy.
Hey, Jimmy.
Hey, elderly people call me handsome.
Hey, handsome. They call me beautiful.
My pastor calls me that 6-foot gay kid. And I don't appreciate that one bit. I'm 6'2". All right. You guys know that old wives' tale that a cat always lands on his feet? I'm telling you, that's baloney, because this cool cat is still unemployed.
You're not getting paid tonight, right?
Oh, sounds good, lady working the bar. I think you got a job to do, I got mine. All right. All right. You guys, a little bit about myself. I was raised by a Greek woman, which means that she had no time for nonsense whatsoever. When I was a kid and when I would get in trouble, my mom used to beat me bare-ass with a wooden spoon. Then she would later take that same wooden spoon and use it to make Kool-Aid. Here's the fucked up part, though. She made me drink it. That was my punishment. I was forced to drink booty juice. Yeah, and despite what rappers say in their music, booty juice does not taste good, you guys. Does not taste good. I was going to do a joke about Kid Rock, but I seen that American flag, and not a good idea here. Not a good idea. You guys, I'm from the suburbs. A lot of woods in my area, a lot of white-tailed deer. You guys have probably wondered, well, what's the real difference between a white-tailed deer and a regular deer? Not a lot, but, just a few. Like, for example, a white-tailed deer is just a regular deer who loves to bring up their credit score in conversation. A white-tailed deer loves Eminem, but hates other rap music. A white-tailed deer is just a regular deer that says, "my man," after they high-five a black-tailed deer. Wow, that joke bombed. All right, cool. Hell yeah. You guys, I'm sure you can already tell by looking at me, but I love professional wrestling. It's my favorite. I love it. I especially love when they have matches with weird stipulations, because there's so many of them. You got the ladder match. Loser has to shave his own head. Steel cage. The list goes on. But one match I'd really like to see is loser has to pay his own child support. That'd be fantastic. I'd love to see. Okay, you guys don't like that one. Okay, cool. Let's see. Have you guys been hearing about these companies that make edible underwear? Have you guys heard about this? Yeah, there's companies that make edible underwear. And I think these companies would go out of business if people just knew the truth. And that's all underwear is edible if you're not a little bitch about it. Put some ketchup on it, whatever makes it go down easy, you know what I mean? You guys, I took the GPS to get over here, actually, not from around here. I had to use the GPS to follow the voice over here. You know, and actually on the way here, the voice goes, warning, there's a speed trap ahead. And I went, damn Google Maps, when did you get so cool? And Google Maps went, I've always been cool, you want a cigarette? Let me know if you want to watch some Game of Thrones later, smoke a little weed. No? Alright. Let me see. Guys, let's get into the heavy stuff. Let's talk about the big issues. How do we feel about Papa Roach around here, huh? Papa Roach? Papa Roach, look, in my opinion, Papa Roach is the kind of music you listen to when you finally work up the courage to fight your stepdad. It is. You're in the back room listening to Last Resort. You're shadowboxing. You're like, you're gonna get these fucking hands, Terry. You're gonna get these fucking hands, Terry. You know? Like Papa Roach is music for people who still wear chain wallets. You know what I mean? Yeah. Papa Roach is in like a 4-pack of Monster Energy. All wish they could become like real boys. Yeah? No? Okay. Who likes football in here, huh? Who likes football? I love football. Obviously, there's a lot of talk that it's a very physical sport. No shit. Very physical. And you know, and they're trying to get all these regulations to make football even safer. Less injuries. I don't think that's a good idea, you guys. I think we should even have more football injuries. Because you see, if there's no injured football stars, then who are we going to have as contestants on Dancing with the Stars? You know what I mean? Not going to have too many. You guys ever have those words you just can't spell no matter how hard you try? No, just me? I'm the idiot? Look, there's 2 words I cannot spell no matter how hard I try, right? And that's restaurant and amateur. And if you took a look at my browser history, you'd think I would learn how to spell amateur by now. Wow, that got a groan, but you like my fucking edible underwear bit? All right, that's cool. You guys like Nickelback? Of course you like. Of course you guys like Nickelback. Look where I'm at. You guys know the song Rockstar by Nickelback? Yeah? Well, there's a verse in that song that I can really relate to, you know, and the verse is, everybody's got a drug dealer on speed dial, and I can relate to that. But instead of drug dealer, I would replace it with, like, Applebee's. What, 2 for $20 entrees, and you're saying you don't have that shit on speed dial? Who shops at Walmart around here, huh? Who shops at Walmart? Yeah? One guy in the back. Thank you, guy, for pitying me. I appreciate it. Look, guys, I shop at Walmart all the time. As a matter of fact, I spend way too much time there. That's why I've been starting to play this game with myself, you know, in my head, so I can shop a lot faster. And the game is called Avoid Everyone You Went to High School With. It's pretty hard when most of them work there. Oh, ouch indeed. Ouch indeed. Here's a fun fact you guys probably know. Albert Einstein was actually a creep. This is true, 100% true. When Albert Einstein would stay in hotels, he would lay by the poolside with his bathrobe conveniently open. And depending on a woman's reaction, that's how he would make a move. And I'm just going to say, damn, I've been wrong all these years saying my uncle was no Einstein. Cool. You guys, who has some tattoos in here, huh? Who has tattoos? Make some noise. There we go. You see, guys, I have a tattoo of a mermaid right here on my forearm. And after getting this mermaid, I shortly regretted it. Only because people take one look at my mermaid and assume I do fucking construction. Some bullshit. They'll be like, oh, is that a mermaid on your arm? What are you doing next Tuesday? I gotta get my driveway redid. No? Alright, cool. Guys, I'm trying to lose some weight. Not for my family. I don't give a shit about them. One reason why I'm really trying to lose weight, in all honesty, is so roller coaster attendants at amusement parks don't roll their eyes when they see me. That's it. No? All right. You know what's beautiful, honestly, you guys? You know what's beautiful? Is it doesn't matter if you're gay, if you're straight, if you're black, if you're white, if you're rich, or if you're poor. And you know why? Because a ghost will haunt you all the same. Ghosts don't care about that stuff. They don't discriminate. A ghost is just happy to have somebody to talk to. And now this might be a stretch, you guys, but maybe, just maybe, we'd all be better off dead. That's exactly the response I expected. All right. You guys, I have a friend of mine, a pretty good friend of mine, who's a cop now. We were really good friends in high school. As a matter of fact, he pulled me over the other day. You know, a light went out. He goes over, he's like, oh, Jimmy, I'm not going to write you a ticket. As a matter of fact, if I ever have to pull you over, I'm just going to let you go with a warning. I'm like, really? Because the comedian in me, came out, and I was like, what if I had, say, like, crystal meth? Meth? Oh, I know you would be my friend if I had some crystal meth, lady at the bar. Anyway.
Lady at the bar, I don't have a name now.
Yes, you don't have a name. It's lady at the bar. You lost it after you started ruining my jokes. Anyway. I'm done with you. Anyway.
I'm done with you.
Sounds good. Anyway. Where was I? Crystal meth. Right. So anyway. You know what? I'm just going to abandon ship on that joke. That joke's ruined.
You guys okay?
Let's see. I used to work for Chipotle, you guys. I worked there for quite some time. It's a build-your-own burrito place, and honestly, it was kind of rough sometimes, because you'd have these customers that were so rude and demanding. Like, I had a woman walk in one day when I was working behind the counter, and she goes, yeah, so my kids are gluten-free. And I go, okay, what does that mean exactly? Here's what it means, Mr. Funny Man. It means you're going to change your gloves, change your apron, change your utensils, change your uniform. And what's your name, Jimmy? Now change your name. Your name is now Karen's bitch, because hi, I'm Karen, and you're now my bitch. All right, cool. The lady at the bar liked it. All right, guys, you know what? I really appreciate you guys. I've been having, I've had a fun time here tonight. I really have. I really appreciate it. Before I go, you guys, I'm actually taking donations for a very important cause. It's very important to me. If you guys can relate, if you guys can sympathize with my cause, get with me after the show. I would really appreciate it. The cause is, I'm trying to get a really sweet dirt bike, you guys. And all I need is $1,000 for a really sweet one. Minimum donations of $100 only. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm in Jimmy Market. Thank you so much.
Hey, keep it going for your lovely host, you guys. Keep it going.
Give it up one more time for Jimmy Market. I have a little joke about ghosts. You guys want to hear my ghost joke? Do you guys know why houses aren't haunted anymore?
No.
Because we don't stay in them long enough to die in them. Oh, groans and grumbles. All right, hey, you guys ready for your next comic? All right, guys, keep the comedy train going. Let's put your hands together for Lima's own Eric Tippy.
Bernadette, just for the record, I fucking love you. Where are my parents in here at tonight? So no one in here has kids? We're all just drinking for nothing?
Over here.
There we go. These little bastards aren't here, so I'm going to talk about them. Kids are assholes, 100%. Right? Like I said, they're not here. They're fucking dictators. And what they don't tell you when you have a child at the hospital, they should come with directions. They don't, by the way. There's books. It's all bullshit. But they don't tell you that if you have more than one, you're making the yes men for the dictator child. Every child is born with the dictator gene. See, and they band together, and they have these little secret meetings. They form this little shitty workers union with no power. And they talk about shit that makes no sense to us, but to them it's really big deals. Like, hey, you know what, guys? Come in close. Listen. I'm sick of this shit. We're going to do shit our way. Fuck broccoli, we're not eating that shit. No bitch, not even with cheese. And they say, listen, okay, I understand that. Fuck broccoli, we're with you. We're not eating it. Yeah. And then they say, listen, bedtime too. We're done with that shit. That fat fuck ain't telling me when to go to bed no more. And the brothers and sisters are like, yeah, but how does that work? And every kid has the exact same answer for this plan. You guys have all probably seen it. They say, listen, tonight when they send us to bed, I'm going to go upstairs, I'm going to brush my teeth, I'm going to come back downstairs, and I'm going to tell them I'm thirsty. And all the other kids are like, holy shit, that's just dumb enough to work. So they all huddle around the top of the steps, and they wait for the dictator to get shut the fuck down in 8 seconds. You stomp back up the steps. They're like, what happened? What'd they say? They say, God damn it, I was down there for 8 seconds. It's not going to work. I'm going to go back down in 2 minutes. I'm going to start off with, Mom, I love you. The problem is at some point, you've got to take these malnourished, sleep-deprived, dehydrated little bastards to the doctor, and this is where they get you back. First off, I'm going to start by saying, if you're not the kind of parent that gets nervous about the questions that the doctor asks when you're at the doctor for a checkup with your kids, fuck you, we can't be friends. See, because they ask all these judgmental ass questions that are meant to make you look like a terrible parent. And they ask the questions to the child when really they should be talking to you, and they don't let you speak. And they say, honey, is mommy and daddy giving you enough milk? And the doctor looks at you and looks at the kid, looks at you, looks at the kid. You're looking at the doctor, looking at the kid, thinking, we just practiced this shit in the car. The kid looks at you, looks at the doctor, looks at you, looks at the doctor, thinks, you sent me to bed last night, fat man. Leans in real close, tells the doctor, come here. What the fuck is milk? So you got to come up with something really quick, like, that was the next thing I was going to talk to you about, Doc. I think she's fucking stupid. She gets milk, I swear to God. It's in her cereal when we have it for dinner. You want to know the dumbest thing about being a parent? 100%. Dumbest thing. Wait for it. Fucking tooth fairy. If the tooth fairy isn't the dumbest shit that someone came up with at some point, I don't know what is. I don't understand why we teach our kids to love the fact that a breaking and entering professional sneaks into their room at night to steal their bones, and on top of that, they're wearing a fucking tutu and they can fly. Parents, you ever forget to do the switch? Yes. That's the worst. You wake up to this snaggletooth little fucker standing at the foot of your bed, holding a baggie with a tooth in it, tears all in their eyes, your wife's staring a hole through you. You're like, listen, I bet the tooth fairy polished off a case of Bud Light last night and fell asleep. This shit happens, kid. Little funny story. I looked this up when I was talking about the tooth fairy. I'm like, I wonder what the average is for what kids get paid for teeth. Because we give our kids like 50 cents. Like, I don't know what you guys do, but we give like 50 cents. The average that a kid gets is $3.70, going from a study they did back in 2013. My first thought process when I saw that number was, millennials aren't going to like that. They're going to want to crank that up to at least 5. And we're probably lucky that the Trump supporters have no teeth. Otherwise, at $3.70 a pop, that wall would be up by now. And I don't understand why the tooth fairy thing's got to be so stressful for me. See, because I've got to play the role of the 400-pound Spider-Man, and I've got to walk this minefield of every fucking toy that Santa Claus has brought him. And I tried to get him one time. I said, guys, listen, if you want the tooth fairy to come, you got to clean up all these toys. The tooth fairy's going to trip and fall. And my kids are like, shh, Dad, the tooth fairy can fly. We'll clean that shit up in the morning. See, and the worst part is that mistakes were made years ago. See, I've got 4 daughters. And when the first one was born, we had twins. So in the first pregnancy, we had our first kid lose her first tooth. And we're like, okay, it's game time. This is what we've been waiting for. We're parents now. We got to do this shit. My wife, who's an amazing parent, but my wife, she goes downstairs and, she cuts out this little piece of construction paper in the shape of a tooth and puts this awesome little note on it. She takes the dollar and rolls it up like she's Whitney Houston, ties a little bow around it, and she puts it in the baggie so that the kids think that, the tooth fairy goes the extra mile the first time. Problem is, my wife is very sentimental. I'm not as sentimental. So I come out of the bedroom after doing the first switch, and I'm like, what do I do with this fucking tooth? Me, I want to throw it away. My wife, oh, my baby lost her first tooth. We got to keep it. So now we look like a couple of seasoned serial killers, and we have a jar full of teeth in our bedroom. The best part about the jar full of teeth is we keep it right next to a stack of very specific DVDs we like to watch. So, needless to say, if they ever go up there and they find the jar full of teeth, I think that's going to be the last of their worries, is whether or not the tooth fairy is real. That's all I got, guys. Thank you very much. You guys are amazing.
One more time, guys, for Eric Tippy. I can tell you really love your family. And your wife is here. Give it up for Eric's wife. How do you put up with that shit? Right? Yeah, oh yeah, and you guys are Eric's family, right? Woo, Eric's family. Y'all fucked him up good. You guys should be proud of yourselves. That's some shit right there.
That's like a quarter of us. You see, don't leave the house much.
Don't leave the house much. You guys having a good time? Everybody got a drink? Alright, well raise your drink. I want to do toast to Mark and the staff here at the bar. Give it up for Mark and the staff at the bar. Keeping us sudsed up and enjoying the night. You guys ready for your next comic? No, more than that. Come on, you guys ready for your next comic? This guy's super funny. He's got a really zany tie on, so peep on that. Put your hands together for Dan Andrick.
Phew, I feel like I'm downtown being interrogated by another crime. So, I was getting high before I left for the show today, because that's what comics do. But I don't act like I am the only person in this building right now that gets high, okay? Can I get a round of applause for our weed smokers? Really? Just this one woman? Thank you. I was like, bullshit, this is the only woman that smokes weed in here.
Own that shit.
Fuck yeah, dude. I mean, what? Like,
It's not legal yet.
yeah, sure, that's debatable, right? Yeah, of course. It depends. Yeah, you get a doctor's note. It's cool, man. Or Epstein's mother can write you a note. Yeah, see, totally. So, yeah, that's throwing it back for you. Good. But while I was getting high, I was watching the Smurfs, and because you like watching cartoons when you're high. And one of my favorite ones was Jokey Smurf, and he's the one that comes over and you get the package from, you open up and boom, and he laughs in your face. I was like, since we're gentrifying the world, does that mean we're gonna have to start calling him Muhammad? No, maybe Ted Kaza, I don't know, Unabomber. I couldn't really say that. I'm bad with words and spelling. That's why I joined DAM, Mothers Against Dyslexia. Trying to correct my wrongs in life. See, you guys caught up there. Good. Excellent. So if I was to say OH, you guys would? Where am I, Michigan? Let's try this again. OH. I believe that one. So this is just a little bit of advice for fellow rival college football teams. If you're fucking your sister and yell "Roll Tide" when you are done, still not okay. That's right. That's the PSA part of my routine tonight. So we got these gender equality bathrooms now, which I am like super stoked about. Everybody else excited about gender equality bathrooms? Thank you. Yes, because now the glory hole finally got mystery to it. Okay. That's right, folks. It's not just a lonely truck driver named Seabass anymore. It could be anybody. So, cheers to the glory hole back there, right? That's what, good deal, bud. Yeah, I'm not going into the bathroom tonight, though, by the way. So I'm single recently, and I decided to do this internet dating thing, and that's just a nightmare. But we'll speed this up a little bit. I actually got a woman to talk to me over the internet, and we decided to meet up. And I asked her what she want to do, and she said she'd never been to the Olive Garden before. And I'm like, it's a fucking easy one. Everybody has a great time at the Olive Garden. I can do that. Yeah, give it up for the Olive Garden. Thank you. Everybody, lovely time. The breadsticks are amazing, right? Everybody loves the breadsticks. Yeah, so we get to the Olive Garden. Everybody knows there's that little balcony by the window up there. It's got a chair and a table and a little bottle of wine sitting on it. It's a decoration. And this woman looks at me and she goes, "Is that where the rich people sit?" I'm like, "Yeah, exactly where the rich people sit. Matter of fact, I got a lot of overtime this week. Why don't you let the waitress know we want to move up there?" She's like, "Oh, okay." So the waitress comes and she orders her drink and the salmon to go for her meal, because you order fish at the Olive Garden, that makes sense, right? And then she looks right at the waitress and goes, "Can we go ahead and move our table up there? This man I'm with has enough money to sit up there with rich people." The waitress laughs, walks away, comes back, thinks it's a joke. She goes, "Oh, that's so funny, ma'am. I'll get your drinks. I'll come right back." And she looks at me. She goes, "Is that not?" I was like, "No, that was sarcasm." She goes, "God, I'm embarrassed. I should just get on my goat and ride out of here." I said, "What?" She goes, "You know, in a scapegoat, when you get embarrassed, you get on your goat and you ride away from it." I'm like, "Oh, fuck, I got a stupid one. Damn it." Yeah, it was, but although she was stupid, it was going okay. So we get through dinner, and I'm like, "Hey, let's go back to my place and do sex stuff." And she's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Sweet." I don't know. I'm not hip. I don't know what the kids call it nowadays. So we get there, we have sex, and then everybody knows what happens after sex, right? We all look at that awkward puddle right there in the middle. Nobody the fuck wants to sleep in that thing, do they? Absolutely not. She actually looks at me. She goes, "I am not sleeping in that." And I said, "Not a problem, sweetie. I got you covered."
Mom, get in here. This bitch is a squirter. You need to change the sheets.
Fuck yeah, man. Take your elderly parents in. They feel useful when they can do those small chores in life. It gives them something to hang on and live for. So, you know, that's why I took my mom in, you know. Still not the weirdest thing that I said on a date, though. I mean, this woman actually was on a date with me one night, and I almost convinced her to get matching tattoos on a first date. And, you know, I got her as far as we were going to go get Star Wars themed tattoos. And she's like, "Well, what should I get?" I'm like, "You should get the Sarlacc pit tattooed on your vagina." Yeah, I don't know if I got enough nerds in here to know what the Sarlacc pit is, but that's that thing that was in the desert to try to eat everybody with the tentacles. So imagine that on a vagina. That's pretty freaky. She's like, "Why in the shit would I want to get that?" I'm like, "Because I want Boba Fett. You know I'm going to want to go in that motherfucker, right?" Hell yeah. So anybody here play basketball, like a Y or anything? Yeah, you don't, but okay, good. Just a quick question, like, when guys are playing basketball and they get done, they go hit the showers, and you know, how it always happens, one guy reaches over, he tickles one dude, and that dude tickles another guy, and pretty soon everybody's all soapy, and you're rolling around and just tickling and giggling. This doesn't happen at everybody else's gym, huh? I went to Catholic school, so it seemed to fit. You know, when I get high, I go to Walmart, too. So I love going to Walmart. And I was walking around Walmart, and I noticed they started screwing with our classic board games. We have, like, Star Wars, Monopoly, Sorry, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Toss kind of games. And I'm like, they can do that, I can make Trailer Park Clue. Hell yeah, we're gonna have Trailer Park Clue. It's just gonna be like the regular Clue, but instead of at a mansion, we're gonna put it in the trailer park. So we got to get rid of some of the old characters. They're not gonna make sense anymore. There's no Colonel Mustards or Professor Plums or Miss Scarlet's in the trailer park. We need new people, so we're gonna replace them with like Crackhead Matt, Oxycontin Annie, and Chet. Everybody knows the trailer parks in America all have at least one Chet in there. Everybody knows that. That's common knowledge, okay? And some of the weapons, they don't make sense. So we need a few new weapons. So we'll get like maybe a garden gnome, broken bottle of whiskey, roll of duct tape, things you have in a trailer park at your disposal. You get to the end of the game, you might solve the game by saying something like, it was Kid Rock in the meth lab with the extension cord. Thank you very much, thank you. So I got a little tiny thing here and one more joke for you, and I'll guys turn this over to our host over here. And I was actually at the Walmart thinking of that, and I went to go check out, and there's a woman holding a baby, probably like 3 months or younger in her arms, and she looks at the woman next to her, and she goes, how much Mountain Dew should I be giving this baby a day? I've been giving it the one bottle, but it gets fussy in the afternoon. I'm like, I can't control myself. And I said, oh, look, sweetie, you want it to have at least a 2 liter a day. Nobody wants a fussy baby. We got to keep them caffeinated. So, does anybody here like to have sex with bald pussy? Yeah? No? You're fucking right, it does. But you know what? Grandmas can get Brazilians too, right? I mean, you don't have to get over to her baby, right, bud? That's been my time. Thanks for jumping in there, buddy. Loved it.
One more time for Dean Andrick, everybody. Jesus Christ. I've got the little landing strip thing in case anybody was wondering. Hey, this way to Chowtown. That's why I like you, Anita. You're my kind of woman. Yeah. You guys having a good time? Come on in the back. You guys having a good time? In the back, are we drinking? I can't see you through the interrogation light. In the back, are we drinking? Yeah. All right, guys. We've got 3 more comics for you tonight. This show is just going to keep on going. We are going to get our next comic up here. This guy is really funny. He drove a long way, so I want you to give a warm Lima, Ohio welcome. Give it up for my man, Eddie Michaels.
If you guys are here for the all-male review, I apologize in advance. You guys are going to be a little bit disappointed. How about my man Dan over there? He's my spirit animal. Yeah, I need to take him to the vet and get him euthanized. Have him put down. Our opener, Magnum PI, kind of let himself go a little bit. It's all right, though. How was the Area 51 raid? It looks like some of you guys might have went there tonight. I don't know. Anybody? Oh, maybe not. Okay. Just me. Anyway, this I like this room. It says capacity 80 people. I'm calling bullshit on that. I don't know. Anyways, let's. I don't really work on my comedy too much, as you can tell. So, but I brought some prepared material with me. So I hope you guys are into Laffy Taffy, because that's what I'm going to be doing for 15 minutes. Seriously. What can open doors and is full of letters? Keys. Where's Anita there? Here you go, here you go. Why can't police catch the wool? It's living on the lamb. What do you get when you cross rednecks with white trash? Pink hillbillies. Why did the emo kid go out for basketball? He knew he'd get cut. What happened to the out-of-work porn star? She got laid off. Why did the blonde refuse the free tampons? There were strings attached. Oh, this is up your guys' alley. Why don't they let transvestites in a NASCAR? Because then it'd be drag racing. Oh, I did that set for a diabetic fundraiser. Fucking killed. Some of you guys are looking at me like Kim Kardashian taking an SAT test. Speaking of Kardashians, you guys know that Caitlyn Jenner, Bruce Jenner, Caitlyn Jenner was in a car wreck recently, or a while back. You know what kind of car he was driving? Trans Am. At a crossover. You gotta watch when you do that Laffy Taffy bit, because sometimes you get expired Laffy Taffy, and it's all like Michael Jackson jokes from like the 80s and shit like that. How to kill dead babies and shit like that. Anyways, let's see here. Any vapors out there? Anybody in the vaping? Like I can see it. Nobody vapes out there? Michigan banned vaping, you know, but they found a way around it. All you gotta do is get some Four Loko and put a couple Nicorette gums in it, just let it soak for a day. Fucking vape juice right there, you know. You know, and they got some new flavors for vaping too. It's like, but they don't quite work. Like hot dog, water, banana, hammock. No, not for me. You guys like impressions? Because I'm making a bad impression. All right, good. We found something where we got common ground in it. So, first impression we're going to do is Celine Dion doing an impression of Grover from Sesame Street. All right, yeah. Oh, God is right. Celine Dion doing an impression of Grover from Sesame Street. So here we go. Thank you. Next impression is Demi Moore, ladies and gentlemen. Demi Moore. Give me a little bit on this one. Thank you. I told you the all-male review was going to be really bad, so I did not lie. Now for the part you're all waiting for me to put my clothes back on. You guys really know how to build a guy's self-esteem up. So anyways, I'm from a little town called Vanlue, Ohio. You guys ever heard of Vanlue, Ohio? Yeah, one person out there. I don't think she really did. But anyways, my town's so small that the Amish came and visited us on vacation. And I graduated with 23 people in my class. I was valedictorian. We drew straws for it, so don't think I'm smart or anything like that. There's a joke about the town of Vanlue. What has more kids in it? The graduating class of Vanlue or the Duggars? And it depends on the year, yes. We didn't have a yearbook, we had a pamphlet. I mean, we're like the only town that doesn't have a Dollar General in it. Yes. Our school colors were camo and orange. Our fight song was dueling banjos. Well, we only had one banjo player in the band, so he won by forfeit. Everybody else in the band played the drums. Because it's hard to play a trumpet with a dip in your mouth. Yes. No, my town's just like your town, though. You know, we had the homecoming queen. We had the star linebacker. We had the teen mom. Just that Vanlue happens to be the same person. Yes, yeah. Prom is really interesting because everybody's related in my town, so you kind of gotta get lucky and ask early. So I got lucky though. We had a foreign exchange student in my class, and she was Asian. I don't know what country in Asian because we didn't get that far in school. Yeah, she was Asian, and I asked her out. She said yes, and because I got lucky. Well, I didn't really get lucky because she was on the good at math end of the spectrum and not the love you long time end of the spectrum. So actually it was a really bad night because I let her drive and we got in a car wreck. So, you know, stereotypes and all that shit. So anyways, I played football at Vanloo. Yes. Yeah. I was the star of I was the backbone of that team, let me tell you. Yeah. And that backbone had scoliosis. Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, I led the team in a lot of categories, mostly prayer, but yeah. You know, I led her 4 years. Yeah. I got an F each time. Yeah. I'm just saying, Stephen Hawking was a better athlete than I ever was. Yeah. You know what position I played? The fetal position. Yeah, it was pretty bad. I was so bad that on senior night, my parents hired actors so they didn't have to walk across the field with me. Yeah, I know, I was there. I tripped 3 times. Our cheerleaders fucking laughing at me. Both of them. You ever see a pyramid with 2 cheerleaders? No. It actually works because the one was kind of big, so she was a good base. Yeah. I mean, we were so bad. True story, we made the national news about our football team. We made the national news. A blind kid scored on our football team. Yeah. Yeah, a nice story, right? Good story for that blind kid. Fuck that blind kid, because what about the 14 kids on that fucking football team that let a blind kid score on them? You know? They didn't have to let him score. They could have just put him in and told him he scored. He wouldn't have known any better. He was blind, you know? But no, they fucking punched it in the end zone. Yeah. I don't know how he caught the pass. It was fucking amazing. It's like, you know, the fucking dog got in the way, tripped some people up, and he fucking got free. I thought it was pass interference myself, but yeah. Anyways, I'm single. Anybody else single out there? No one wants to admit right now, but good, yeah, all right. Okay, we're gonna both be single too tonight. Anyways, I'm single. My friends say I'm single because I'm picky. What they really mean to say is that I should lower my standards way down because I have nothing to offer women. I don't have game. I can't even get a fucking scrimmage. I just sit at home, watch films, and practice. Yeah. I want to hear a woman scream my name so badly, I consider changing my name to fuck off. But I don't because people might think I'm Russian. Yeah. I always dreamed I'd have a trophy wife by now. I'd settle for a participation award by now, you know. 3rd place trophy, maybe, I don't know. You know, people Netflix and chill. I'd Pornhub and cry. My drought's so long, UNICEF is collecting for me. Anyways, a nice place we got here. Better than some places I've done comedy in, and that's the God honest truth. I did cut some comedy in a strip club one time, and it wasn't a good strip club. And you know you're not in a good strip club when, well, let's just say they had shots of tequila for $5, but your best bet was shots of penicillin for $10. Yeah. They didn't have good liquor, they didn't have Johnny Walker. They had the cheap shit, Johnny Wheelchair. Yeah, it wasn't in a bottle, it was in a milk carton. Your fucking dignity on the side, have you seen this? Yeah. I asked for a martini there, and I don't think the bartender knew how to make it. She looked at me funny. It might have been her lazy eye, but I'm pretty sure she didn't know how to make it because she served it to me in a fucking styrofoam cup with a fucking Cheeto floating on the top of it, 7 Olive. Yeah. They had a bathroom attendant. I think he was a bathroom attendant. He might have been a crackhead that passed out in the bathroom. But whatever you do, don't take the mint from him. And good strip clubs always have good stripper names like Mercedes and Lexus. This one didn't. They had a Kia. Yeah, a Kia. And she wasn't subcompact, and she definitely wasn't Asian. She fucking blown headlight out. She looked like she got hit by the bus. Fucking tramp, she was fucking so old, her tramp stamp had 5 cents postage on it. Yeah. I mean, she looked like a porn star, don't get me wrong. Ron Jeremy was that porn star she looked like, yeah. Fucking pervs, no, Ron Jeremy is a lot. But the worst thing was, yeah, she was older, she had a rose tattoo on her tit. Yeah. Rose tattoo on her tit. And it started out, the sad thing is it started out as just a rose tattoo, but over time it grew into a long stem rose. Yeah, I had paid $20 to see the bush that thing grew out of. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna leave you on this one here then. So, I've been doing comedy off and on for a little bit though, but I had an obsessed fan recently. Yeah, I had an obsessed fan. And it was really weird. I came home one day and there was celery stuffed in my mailbox. Yeah, celery stuffed in my mailbox. I came home the next day and there was a heart made out of celery in my front yard. So third day I stayed home to see what was going on, and sure enough, this crazy lady shows up at my house throwing celery in my windows. So I went out to confront her. I said, look lady, quit stalking me. You guys fucking fell for that one. Hey, if you didn't get any candy, I'll be in a van with tinted windows outside. Come look me up. I'll be outside. I'm Eddie Michaels. That's my time. I appreciate you guys laughing. Thank you.
Keep it going for Eddie Michaels, everybody. You gotta give out the yellow banana ones. Those are the best. Am I right, guy that was talking to me about them?
Hey, I got Peach Crown.
Peach Crown. How much are Peach Crown shots? $7 Peach Crown. Hey, Peach Crown's pretty popular, right? You can't get it. That's the whole thing. So whoever wants to buy me a Peach Crown shot.
Everybody buy her a peach crown.
Not everybody. I gotta drive home. Only 7 of you. That's my limit. Is 7. I'll be good. So, all right, guys. I do have first of all, Eddie. Hey, I got a tramp stamp. Not cool. Who else has tramp stamp or a tattoo that they regret? Just me? Just me? I designed my own, right? And I was super proud of it. And then I realized after the first sexual experience after that I looked like those little S10 mini truck designs. So yeah, they'll be like, oh, it's backing up. I'm like, fucking great. How the hell are you gonna cover that shit, Gina? So, yeah, I like to make bad choices. But this lady makes awesome choices, like being a stand-up comedian, because she's friggin' funny as shit. So I want you guys to put your hands together for Lima's literally the funniest lady in this fucking town. I want you guys to give a big welcome to your hometown lady, Jody McDermott. It's like a dick.
Okay, so I'm Jody. Everybody's talking about their tattoos they regret. I've got the C-section scar that I regret sometimes on Sundays. When they're little assholes. But so did anybody go to the Art and Chocolate Walk last night with the wine? Anybody do that? Only me? Okay, that's why I didn't see any of you guys there last night. I was hilarious, I'm just saying. But they gave away so much wine that I was 14% alcohol by volume by the time I left. It was amazing. I was looking pretty good. I was walking back to my car, and this guy on the side of the road whistled at me. Well, to be fair, he was in the dumpster. But you know what? I went and talked to him anyway because, he put in the work. It's hard to whistle with no teeth. So we talked, and he said I was a good kisser. So that was great. Recently, I know, I brushed after that. It's okay. Recently, I got to go with a group of great comedians to Jamestown, Ohio, to a nursing home and do a really fun comedy show. I was there with Dan. Anybody ever been to Jamestown? Have you? Oh, well, I had not. So I put it into my GPS. It auto-corrected to Jonestown. And the directions were turn right on Route 35 and don't drink the Kool-Aid. Which is solid advice, so I did not. It was really friendly. I was walking down where all the residents were, and 2 orderlies offered me a sponge bath. I did not take it because I'm a lady. I was also talking to a really nice doctor. We talked for a while, and he said that he thought I had acute angina. And I said, well, you're not so bad yourself. I know. So that was nice. But actually, I do have some exciting news. Recently, I started seeing someone, and it's pretty serious. We see each other once a week. It's pretty hot and heavy, and it's a therapist. By your reaction, I can tell you're not shocked. Okay, I know, it's fine. We're working on some things. He said that he can tell that I hide behind my serious issues with humor. So that means he thinks I'm funny. I know. He also said that he thinks I'm condescending. And that means I talk down to people. I do have a problem with paranoia. I had to stop wearing corduroy pants because I've got the chub rub. And when I walk really fast, it sounds like somebody's following me. It makes me paranoid. I had to buy mace. But to be fair, I probably shouldn't wear them anyway because when I run really fast, it's a fire hazard because of all the friction. That's not good. But I'm a hypochondriac. Sometimes when I can't sleep at night, I look up and, I think I go on WebMD. I look at symptoms and I think I've got the sniffles, but I have a brain tumor that's going to explode. I don't know if I'm the only one. But I am, I did make a doctor's appointment for Monday because I think I have low testosterone and something's happening with my prostate that I don't know. I'll let you know on Tuesday. I'll update my Facebook. So got my fingers crossed that it's all going to work out. But actually, I did, just because we're all friends, I'll let you know, I made my next year's gynecologist appointment already for April 1st, April Fool's Day. I'm going to shake it up a little bit because I bet being a doctor is very boring. So I decided what I'm going to do is get some googly eyes and put them on under the sheet. Then when he tells me to slide to the end of the table, I'm going to say, well, here's looking at you, Dr. Feelgood. I know. But to be fair, I owe him one because the last time I went, he told me he was going to give me a breast exam. And all I got was a motorboat. To be fair, he did waive my copay, but he broke his nose on my cleavage, and then he Me Too'd me. So it did not work out. Not happy. Not happy. So as you can probably see, I am old enough to be all of these fine gentlemen's stepmother. I've got the mom vibe happening. I know that. I can't avoid it. I go to a lot of comedy clubs now, and I'm older than 90% of the people in the room. And when I sit at the end of the bar waiting for my turn to go up, I look like I'm sitting waiting for my child to finish his Jaeger bomb so I can take him home to our basement. And I know that's true, and that's fine. That's fine. I said that, and then this really hot college guy came up to me afterwards, and he's like, it might be kind of dangerous if we both went home to your basement. I'm like, oh. So you like Silence of the Lambs too? Like, yeah, you put that lotion in the basket, Trevor. You put it right in there. That's right. And with a face like mine, it probably looks like I want a Tervis tumbler that's all glittery that says Boss Babe or Killing It or Mom Boss. I do not. I don't want to sell your expensive Young Living oils. I do not want to sell your mascara. I don't want to sell your shampoo. I don't want to get into another multi-level marketing plan because I did it once and it was horrible. Actually, my daughter got me into it. The girls were very catty and there were a lot of meetings and a lot of drama. And it was Girl Scouts. So she gives me the order form and she's like, Mom, I need you to take this to work. I need you to give it to all your friends, give it to Grandma, give it to Aunt Becky, give it to everybody you sell, have them sell. Before long, she is the Samoa Kingpin of Lima, Ohio. She's getting prizes, she's getting all these awards. I got the job of organizing all the cookies. And the horrible thing was, I have a gluten allergy, so I can't even eat cookies. And who knew that I would have a dysfunctional relationship with food and not a man? So I'm just saying, God bless my husband, wherever he is. He went out for cigarettes and just hasn't come back yet. So if you see him, tell him to send some money, because, whatever. That's not true. That's not true. Surprisingly, that's not true. So anyway, the multi-level marketing thing. Let's see. So I guess I will leave you with some great advice. My dad told me to only brush the teeth that you want to keep, and I brush all of them. I love oral hygiene. It's my favorite. And let me tell you, the greatest compliment you can ever get from your dentist is when you come out of the anesthetic and he tells you you've got the prettiest teeth he's ever come across. Thank you very much. Woo!
Keep it going for Jody McDermott. I am sad to announce that I have not gotten my $7 peach crown shot yet.
Thank you.
Fuck you in the mail. Jesus Christ. Do I look like I take things in the mail? No. Pay me now.
She goes to Chowtown.
I don't go to Chowtown. They go to Chowtown. I mean, I guess if it was right, but... How we doing, Lima? How we doing, legends? Come on, guys. We're wrapping things up here. How we doing? Everybody doing good? I see a lot of beer bottles. Are we all sucked up? Everybody's got a fresh round? If you don't, make sure you make your way to the bar. See Mark and our bartender. Make sure you get yourselves an extra drink because this final comic of the night is super funny. You guys ready for your headliner? I'll stand here until you guys tell me that you're ready. Are you guys ready for your headliner? That's better. This guy came to us all the way from Kentucky. Put your hands together for the one and only, the hilarious Rob Wilfong.
You guys okay over here? Yeah. How about you guys?
Yeah.
I don't see anything on your table like liquor. Oh, I see it now. Just saying.
A paraplegic walks in to Walmart. Thank you. This stage is busier than a restroom at a bulimia retreat. I have a friend who's bulimic. She'll only eat at KFC. Comes with its own bucket. It's really tough for me to do comedy where alcohol is being served. I was sober once for 14 years. And then I turned 15 and everything fell to shit. It's not easy staying sober. As I was late night watching TV, I saw a public service announcement that said, "If you think that you may be an alcoholic, call this number." It was a liquor store. And they delivered too. I've had a bad day. I don't think that you've ever truly had your feelings hurt until you've been escorted out of Walmart by a greeter. Wasn't talking that smack on my way in, old bitch. They shouldn't play dance music in their restroom and expect me to hit the urinal. Last time I wear my good pajamas. Have you ever woke up with a really bad headache and your Rice Krispies just won't shut the fuck up? I've had a bad day. Unbeknownst to me, the voices in my head have taken a Rosetta Stone course and are now speaking to me in Swedish. The good thing is I understand IKEA instructions. I assembled a cabinet. I'm going to tell you folks just a little bit about me. I spent all summer putting Red Bull in my hummingbird feeder. They just explode. I was putting worms in there, or I was putting them in tequila, but they just fight over the worm. I fuck one up every now and then. Hey, you know what I want to do? I want to open up a restaurant called Leftovers. Now, we will cook to order, but you can't come pick them up until tomorrow. My brother owns a belt loop store. You have to buy your pants somewhere else. I have house plants. I just don't smoke them anymore. Tall men pee louder. Oh, you're not going to believe this. I got in a little earlier today, and I saw a baby stroller with a bumper sticker on it. It said, "My mom's an honor student at Bath High School." Y'all like jokes that write themselves, right? I remember last year in Cincinnati, it was so cold the kids were actually out of school because of the temperature. I'd never seen anything like that before. I was actually watching school closings, and it was so cold.
How cold was it?
Immaculate Conception Academy was on Plan B. Has anybody ever seen Mac before? Cool, I haven't changed shit. But no, but I thought there'd be some people here who had seen me before, so I started writing a new joke. Do I hear it? Okay. A hair lip walks into a candy store. She says, "I'd like to buy some nuts." That's all I got so far. Ooh, I saw where Disney Pixar is going to follow up their blockbuster movie Cars with an animated movie called Mobile Homes. Yeah, I saw the trailer. I have a friend who drinks brake fluid. She says she can stop anytime she wants. Hey, you know what I want to do? I want to go to Chuck E. Cheese, go to the front door and say, "I'm with the band." And keep going in. When I go to a Chinese restaurant, I always order Coke. I just like the way the chick goes, "Pepsi?" I have to quit smoking. This morning I heard my breathable underwear wheezing. So I took them off my head. That's the smartest fucking joke I've ever written. Here, let me give you an example. Saw a coworker with a booger on his shirt. I said, "Hey, dude, you've got a booger on your shirt." He said, "Oh no, that's not from a sneeze." "I don't give a fuck, Dr. Seuss." People ask me all the time, they say, "Rob, do you really act like that?" Let's just say they fucking hate me in AutoZone. Because here's the problem. Tall, I'm white, I'm middle-aged, I'm fucking creepy. I don't even talk to kids. I don't care if they offer me candy. Hey, kiddies, get your adolescent torture kit. Live with dagger, guillotine, and much, much more. That's right, kiddies. Now you can be the only kid on your block. Order now. You guys in the back, could you politely shut the fuck up? Thank you, love. Are you a bad person with good credit? Have you been prescribed the drug Brazil and experienced death? Contact us. You may have a claim. In the news, a 30-year-old woman who just could not quit smoking put her cigarette out in her boyfriend's eye. Now he's wearing the patch. Is there anybody here from Kentucky? I guess I have no ride home when this shit's over. You know what we need to do in Kentucky? Besides move? We need to put more money into education. Every block in my neighborhood has a slow children's sign. We're losing the battle. I told one of my neighbors I had to go to a funeral. He said, anyone you know? I said, no, I have season tickets, dumbass. I asked one of my neighbors to come to a show. She goes, I don't know, Rob. I don't have a sense of humor. But I do love to laugh. So I told her I don't have a sense of sincerity, but it's been very nice talking to you. Hey, bartender. I have unemployment jokes that don't work. I just wanted to minute in. Thank you. Yeah, I also have butt jokes that I've been sitting on, so hang in there. Hang in there. Hey, weather's real hot. You know what goes good with a tank top? Deodorant. Oh, you're not going to believe this. We had a couple that moved next door to me. They're named the Swallows. Yeah, that's not funny. I'm just that immature. John and Irene Swallows. They had a baby girl. They called her Angela. I would have called her Never. They live next door to the Spicks. Oh, you're not going to believe this. I was invited to my first gay orchestra. All flutes. Hey, it was kind of nice to hang out with men that think outside the box. I got 99 pros, but a bitch ain't one. Hit me. Oh, and you're not going to believe this. On Tuesday, I got to take my hard of hearing mother-in-law to the doctor. Yeah, man, she can't hear shit. They should have never handed me that new patient clipboard. I was in the lobby going, have you ever had syphilis? Syphilis! Have you ever had it? I was having a blast. Because I know gonorrhea is next. Yesterday I saw a sign that said 30 mile per hour when flashing. So I put my pants back on. It wasn't a school zone. Have you ever farted in the shower? And thought, I don't think my body wash will cover that. Me neither. Have you ever had to call 911 because the birds were trying to get out of your vacuum cleaner bag? Me neither. Have you ever got a Viagra caught in the back of your throat and had a stiff neck? Me neither. Have you ever let a couple flies in your house so you had to turn on the food channel and kill them off the screen? Me neither. I'm sorry? No, man. Well, I'm glad he asked. It's just shitty weed. Thank you.
You're welcome.
My neurologist is going to hear about this shit, though. I'm going to tell you right now.
Hey, I have one of those also.
Hey, it's new meds. They're totally working. Thank you.
What kind of med? What kind of med?
Have you ever gone to McDonald's? Paid for your food at window number 1 and just drove off? Me neither. Someone actually told me, they said, well, Rob, maybe you need to put down the weed. Well, that's just fucking stupid. Because if I was high, I'd never drive past 2 double cheeseburgers.
Well, we don't want you to die.
Have you ever been so depressed that you didn't even want to go home and masturbate?
Okay.
Me neither. Hey, it's a big night for Rob Wolfong. Rob Wolfong finally got his merchandise together. So, what we're going to do is in the back after the show, I'm going to be selling DVDs for $10. They're blank. You can put anything you want on them. Have you guys noticed that people eat a lot of nasty shit in the name of delicacy, don't they? I'm in the grocery store, and right there in a plastic bag was a big, nasty cow tongue. I'm like, oh, that's just great. Now there's a cow out in the pasture that can't make the M sound. So it just stands around all day going, ew. Ew. The cow goes. Thank you for trying comedy. You guys having a good time tonight? I thank you, and big round of applause for yourselves one more time. One more time. I just want to tell you folks that it's always been my personal comedy dream to perform in Lima, Ohio. And tonight, I feel one step closer to that dream. I'd like to thank the Make-A-Wish Foundation and the Hair Club for Men. Because tonight, I am performing without the enhancements of feminine hair care products. That's right, my wife told me to stay out of her bathroom. Hey, I've been married for 4 years now. Thank you, that's a personal best. I'm not going to tell you that my exes are evil, but I think they watch the Animal Planet to become a better predator. You don't want to go anywhere near them bitches on Shark Week. It's a good thing Melissa came along, because before Melissa came along, I was dating homeless women. Yeah, they're just easier to ask to stay over. It's a really good thing Melissa came along, because before Melissa came along, I was a single grown man with a cat. Yeah, how pathetic is that shit, right? I'm going to tell you that it is a very, very bad day in your life when your cat looks you straight in the eye and says, would you please quit playing with yourself? I live here too. The fuck do I need a cat for? Not like he's gonna pull my sled across the snow. It's not like he's gonna guard my house against an armed person. The dog's like, I'll get him, I'll get him. Cat's like, you're in, take it. Last week was our anniversary, and I thought it'd be really funny to bake my wife a penis cake. But I couldn't find a Peter Pan. Thank you. But ladies and gentlemen, before I get out of here, one more time for yourselves. I have been working exclusively on autobiographical impersonations. Yeah, do me. You want to see one?
Yeah!
Okay. This is me. Doing me. Honey! Baby! Love! Can you bring me some toilet paper? Thank you. That's my best shit. One more thing. Hey, I have a shadow puppet. Want to see it?
Yeah!
Okay. I call this one Good Morning. I know what my favorite sound is. You want to hear it?
Yeah!
Okay. Squidward on SpongeBob SquarePants. Sounds like a pregnant yoga class. I don't normally do this. Hey, if you guys could indulge me just for a minute. As a comedian, sometimes you have a platform to say something socially relevant. So whatever you do, please do not smoke while breastfeeding. You'll burn your mother's tits. My name's Rob Wolfong. I gotta pee.
Keep going, Rob Wolfong, everybody! I still don't have a shot of peach crown. All right, guys. Hey, you guys have been an awesome audience. I want you guys to give yourselves a big old round of applause. Oh, guys, don't feel so bad about yourselves. Give yourselves a better big round of applause. Give it up for Mark at the bar. Without Mark, we wouldn't be here. Woo! Come on, give it up for Mark at the bar. Mark, take a bow. I can't tell if you're taking a... Cindy! I thought you were Bernadette. What the fuck? What is it? Cindy? Bernadette? Cindadette? Alright, I got you. Hey, Miss Lady. Do you go to Chowtown? Call back. Alright, you guys. Hey, you guys have been an awesome audience. Stick around, hang out. The comedians love to talk to everybody because we are starved for attention. Stick around. They got great drinks. We're going to keep it going, play some music, have some fun, and have a wonderful night. Woo!